Sign up for Kahan Tazadaq's Paramount Security Interest Holder Secured Party Creditor webinar now. The complete process, you will be astounded by what you thought you knew. August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, starting Friday 6:30 p.m. EST and Saturday 12 to 6, and finally Sunday 12 to 6 p.m. EST. Register now. Don't you dare miss this event. If you can't make it anyway. Let's go.
Shalom, shalom. Kadar was supposed to be teaching this. Not sure he is, but and this too shall pass. As she was saying in the video, again, if you haven't signed up for the webinar, go ahead and sign up. We'll be glad that you did. Anyone know what Kadar is?
Carl, I'm about to give him a shout.
Meantime, I'm gonna go to 2 Corinthians 4:17. From the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 4, verse 17. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding external weight of glory.
Carl, he's signing on right now.
Can someone read James 4:14?
Come. Book of James, chapter 4 and verse 14. Whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow.
Yeah, you don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. Read on.
For what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time.
Just a flashing.
And then vanisheth away.
And it pass away. About 2 Corinthians 4:17 through 18.
Come on, book of 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verses 17 through 18. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment.
But for a moment, and this too shall pass. And this too shall pass. Our light affliction, Jadir, is but for a moment. It's just for a fleeting moment. A hot moment, and then this too shall pass. All you have to do is persevere in that moment, and this too shall pass. Our light affliction is but for a moment, and this too shall pass. Go ahead.
Worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory.
Man, it's gonna bring glory. All you have to do is endure. So you have to say to yourself, and this too shall pass. Yeah, I'm going through it right now, and this too shall pass. It's right there. 2 Corinthians. Go ahead. You read both of the verses?
Verse 18. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen.
And so we're dealing with people's spirits right here. We're not dealing with the physical. We're dealing with people's spirits, the unseen. Then when you deal with something spiritual to someone that's not spiritual, they say you're getting spooky on them because they don't get it. It's not meant for them to get. And this too shall pass. 2 Timothy 2, verse 3.
The book of 2 Timothy, chapter 2, verse 3. Thou therefore endure hardness.
Yeah, endure hardness, because guess what? If you endure, and this too shall pass. Go ahead.
As a good soldier of Yahusha.
Yeah, as a good soldier in the army of Yahusha. We don't.
Verse 4. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life.
Yeah, you can't be, you doing stuff for the world, man. You ain't warring for the most high. When you warring for the most high, you're not concerned about the things of this world. If your woman's of the world and you striving for her, you're not doing this for the most high, man. You're not doing this for the most high. Okay, read on.
That he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier.
He may please him. From there, let's get Hebrews 12, verse 7. When the road gets rough, man, you got to say to yourself, and this too shall pass. Most High is with me. That's unless you're doing the work of Satan.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 7. If ye endure chastening, Yahuwah dealeth with you as with sons.
Mm-hmm.
For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not?
And this too shall pass. You got to endure. You have to endure. You can't think, oh yeah, why is the Most High doing? No, you got to endure. I done something wrong. The Most High is fixing it. He's put me through the refinery, like they do gold. I have to be refined because I slip. You done that intentionally, man. You can get punishment. You don't get a harsh punishment if it was done intentionally. Book of John 9, verse 4. And this too shall pass.
Come.
Book of John, chapter 9, verse 4.
Verse 4.
I must work the works of him that sent me.
Mm-hmm. I got to do what the Most High sent me to do, man. I got to do those works, man. You doing works of the world. You worried about this. You worried about this Eve. You worried about this car. Do the works, man. Everything else will come. All these other things will be given into you. Get your mind right, kid. Get your spirit right. You're out of the spirit and your wrong mind.
While it is day, the night cometh when no man can work.
Mm-hmm. See that? See, there's going to come a time when you're not going to be able to put in no work. The authorized representative can't even imagine that. He's walking in his sleep. His mind can't rest. His mind's trying to catch up with the rest of his body, man. Walk. He's the new Yahusha beam, man. He done move Yahusha beam out of the way, man. The authorized representative's driving the bus asleep. Can't be mad at the man for working, but don't forget the Most High. Don't forget who give you your glory. Was that it on that up?
Con.
1 Corinthians 10 and 13.
Con is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 10, verse 13. There hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man.
Okay, so the Eve trying to throw her JJ at you. You say, oh man, she seduced me, man. No, man, come on. Eve does that all of the time. Your woman come back, yeah, he did it when I was drunk. No, she is a deep ditch. That's why she yelled. See, the alcohol just bring out what's already really there. That's all. If she did it when she was drunk, she wanted to do it.
That's a fact.
Yep.
There's no way someone would be out of the spirit and that type of mind and not know what they're doing, man. Real quick, someone get me Proverbs 23 and 27. This is why she did it.
Come.
Then she'll look you in the eye. She will swear on the Bible. That shows you how Eve don't fear the Most High. She will swear on the Bible that she didn't do a thing or she didn't say a thing and look you in the face and make you a believer.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 23, verse 27. For a whore is a deep ditch.
Read that again, huh?
For a whore is a deep
What is a
ditch.
ditch used for, Benaiah? Jaidir, what is a ditch used for?
To bury things.
Yeah, to bury things, to keep things trapped in. Right? If water's running or somewhere, you want it to go in the ditch. It traps things up. So this is what it's saying about a harlot, a whore. It's a deep ditch. Okay.
And a strange woman
A woman that's not your wife. Read on.
is a narrow pit.
That's even worse than a ditch. You're in a narrow pit. You know, a ditch could be shallow. It could be rather deep, right? But if you're in a pit, Kadar, you're way down up in it. And a narrow pit is even worse because you ain't got no room to get out. You can hardly move around in that thing.
Come.
So you in a narrow pit, pretty much buried. Read on.
Come, verse 28. She also lieth in wait as for prey.
Wow. So she plotting this out. Huh? She's waiting for you to go through a hard time, then she make her move. She come around with booty shorts up her ass and know you weak at that time. And she's still telling you the things you want to hear. And your mind just dropped down below your belt line. Your mind just went down there, so the rest is history. Now your mind's below your waist.
And increaseth the transgressors among men.
Yeah, and that man goes in sin. Because of that, he might lose his soul and mess with another man's wife. Yeah. You go and sleep with another man's wife and then justify it. Well, he don't treat her right anyways. See, that's the devil in you, man. That's the devil. That's how people will literally start justifying things like that. I mean, you know how much see, here's the thing. You're not thinking of how wicked this woman must be to be willing to do that.
All right.
And she gonna put that spirit on you. And this too shall pass. If you're going through something, Matthew 24 and 35. After that one right there, you could take it over, Qatar.
Come. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 35. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away.
Word's never going to pass away. So though hand joined in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. They're going to be punished. You've been doing wicked things, you're going to be punished, man. So the subject matter is Devorium 23 and 17. That's the subject matter. Devorium, Deuteronomy 23, verse 17.
With that, somebody could go ahead and read Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 17.
Come. The book of Deborah, Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
Come. So that precept is pretty much self-explanatory. It didn't say there shall be one or maybe two or three whores of the daughters of Israel. It say no, meaning zero is not tolerated at all. It shouldn't be among the daughters of Israel. So if the Most High is telling us this, Is it common sense that we should not have any whores amongst T-Doy?
Con.
Makes perfect sense.
It's common sense, huh?
Yep.
So, and the Most High got his reasons as to why he says certain things within these scriptures. Because a whore can only bring about destruction to the body. Destruction and pure confusion. Somebody bring out Leviticus.
I just want to say one more thing. If you read verse 18, it tells you they're not even allowed in the sanctuary. That means they're not even supposed to be around us. The sanctuary is referring to the congregation, the temple, right? So when you read verse 18, it tells you a harlot is not even supposed to be in the sanctuary.
Somebody go ahead and bring out verse 18.
Con. Verse 18. Thou shalt not bring the hire of a whore or the price of a dog into the house of Adonai thy power for any vow.
See that?
For even both these are abomination unto Adonai thy power.
So that means if I allowed that thing around, you allowed it around, then I've sinned and you've sinned, because we're not supposed to have that around us. That's a sin. It's clear right there in that precept. You understand what I'm saying? And when if you look in the Webster's 1828 Bible Dictionary, it defines what a whore is. It says a harlot, a courtesan, a concubine, a prostitute. That's what it says in the Webster's 1828 Bible Dictionary. Dictionary, not the Bible one. Dictionary. Another definition it has is to have unlawful sexual commerce, to practice lewdness. So all she got to do is practice, dress. That takes what? The majority of Eves?
Yep.
To practice lewdness. Another definition is to corrupt by lewd intercourse. Then it defines whoredom. Licentious rites of and adulterous worship. And it's giving you the reference where you could find it at. Leviticus 19:29, Deuteronomy 31:16, Judges 2:17, 2 Kings 9:22. It's talking about idolatry, man. Yeah. You guys could go ahead, man.
So we already see that the Most High, it's an abomination, as it says in 18. An abomination is a disgraceful act. It's disgraceful. So just looking at that, we understand why the Most High says that there should be no whores of the daughters of Israel.
Yeah, this was a Bible dictionary.
What was that precept in Leviticus? That 19:29? Book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 29. Do not prostitute thy daughter, to cause her to be a whore, lest the land fall to whoredom, and the land become full of wickedness.
And it's continuously with this precept of Leviticus 19:29 is pretty much continuing on how a whore basically defiles whatever she touches, whatever she's affiliated with, and it goes back hand in hand with why the Most High stated that there shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, because she literally taints and defiles the body. Anything she's around, she defiles it.
La'azana. La'azana. In the Ibrit, that means no whore. La'azana. Or in the modern Hebrew, lozana. No whore. Is Malcolm on this call? Because he needs this. Let me send him a link.
Malcolm dealing with a whore too?
Oh, no. I mean,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I mean, why are you so astonished, man? For as I know, you're the only one that I know on the call that hasn't dealt with a whore. Because everyone else,
I don't know about
I'm being real.
that.
Everyone else, Eve was not a virgin. You see what I'm saying? If she's not a virgin, she's a whore, according to the Bible.
Oh,
I mean, that's what I've been used to. What? It's something new to me.
oh. And with that, let's go to the next precept. Will be Leviticus chapter 21, verse 7.
Come. The book of Leviticus, chapter 21, verse 7. They shall not take a wife that is a whore or profane, neither shall they take a woman put away from her husband, for he is holy unto his power, Yahuwah.
So it's basically just breaking down to us that we should not take a whore for a wife. Clearly. Clearly. And then we wonder why when we go against this very instruction from the Most High, we wonder why that same exact Eve bring us pure hell, pure problems. Pure problems. So now he already told you it shouldn't be no whores amongst the daughters of Israel. It told us, do not prostitute our daughter and cause her to be a whore. Because that makes the land full of wickedness, full of whoredom, fall to whoredom. Now he's telling us, do not take a whore for a wife. Read verse 9 up.
Come. Verse 9. And the daughter of any priest, if she profane herself by playing the whore, she profaneth her father. She shall be burnt with fire.
Come. So now it's showing you how, as a daughter, she literally defiles herself and she profaneth her father from her actions because her father is the man that raised her.
Come.
So it's giving you instances of why the Most High said, there shall not be no whores of the daughters of Israel. A man shouldn't take them to wife. A man shouldn't raise no whore. Come on now. Talk to me.
Yeah.
They shouldn't even be amongst us. There's nothing but problems.
What's interesting is that verse 7 equates even a woman who was put away by her husband the same as a whore. So all this dating shit, that whole dating culture, boyfriend, girlfriend shit, none of that, oh, we on YouTube, pardon me, none of that, passes with the Most High. Because it's all whoredom. That's all whoredom. That's all promoting whoredom.
I even say this and add this to it. Well, I recall Kahan stating this vividly. What man puts away a good woman?
Right.
It doesn't happen.
So if she's put away from her husband, come on, man.
It says it all right there.
Come on.
It's like a virus. Everything that we've been reading so far, it sounds like you equated the description to like a plague. Stay away.
Con. it's like you
Yeah,
got
I mean, basically, I've sinned by allowing a whore to be around.
con,
I have to repent for that.
con.
Jadir, rightfully so, kept asking, yo, but I mean, why are they even around? I mean, how can you justify that? What are they bringing to the body?
Nothing.
Wickedness.
Abomination.
Discord.
Gonna spread that plague.
Exactly. Not just with another man either, but also with the other women who are part of the body.
Yeah.
That mindset, that way of thinking. Con.
Yeah, that spirit start moving on them, and they see that's the thing about Satan, man. Satan knows how to get under people's skin, man, make them feel sorry, empathetic, and so on and so forth.
Con.
So, that'll make the other Eves, be sympathetic and all, but they're not looking at, hey, man, am I sinning by doing this? Am I sinning by having this is enough?
Con. Exactly.
Con. Yep.
I mean, we look at things for what it is. That's how the Most High look at things, man. Say, what are your performance here? I don't care how long I've been knowing you. What are your performance here? What are you doing? If it causing, discord, you're doing evil. You really got to look above that. And I've been guilty of not looking above. Hey man, this person may have this and that. Look at them for what they are, man. You see that they're the devil. And a lot of these devils, man, be walking around with the Bible right in their hands,
Facts.
quoting scriptures, but straight up disobeying your husband or what have you, but quoting scriptures and the audacity to think that the Most High is with you. Man, judgment's going to bust you wide open, man.
Every time.
Wait until the judgment of the Most High come to pass, man.
Just because it don't come speedily don't mean it's not coming.
Precept in Ecclesiasticus lets us know how the Most High sees harlots. And that's in Ecclesiasticus 26 and 22. If I bring it out right quick, Art.
Go ahead, up. Come on.
A harlot.
It's like I'm ready to play.
Ecclesiasticus
chapter 26, verse 22.
Oh no, I got it. It's for you, Art. You got it. I'm gonna get the scripture. It says, "A harlot shall be accounted as spittle."
Spittle.
Ooh. Con.
It's spit.
Man, that's
It's the
nothing.
same word for spit.
Sounds exactly like how it sounds. But a spit on that hoe.
Con. The same mucus that be hawking up. Yeah. It ain't no other way to look at that one. That was powerful. That's self-explanatory. That's what you're counted as. Spittle. Man. So, and that's the thing. It just comes back full circle as to why we shouldn't take them for wives, why they shouldn't be amongst the brethren, why no man shouldn't raise now. It comes full circle. It literally comes full circle. Somebody bring out Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 21.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 21. Then they shall bring out the damsel to the door of her father's house, and the men of her city shall stone her with stones that she die, because she hath wrought folly in Israel, to play the whore in her father's house. So shalt thou put evil away from among you.
That's self-explanatory. In the Tanakh, they would put her to death. They would stone her. They would stone her for playing the whore and disgracing and profaning her father for playing the whore. It was unacceptable, period. So if they didn't accept it then, why should we accept it now? The Most High don't change. Why should we accept it now? So shalt thou put evil away from among you. Put it away. Most High looks at it as an abomination, man. That's disgraceful. It's disgraceful, disgusting act for a woman to be playing a whore, man. Laying with this dude, Tom, Dick, and Harry. It's disgraceful. Straight up and down, up.
Come on.
Biology tells you that you ain't supposed to do that. Lay down with more than one man. Because it bring about nothing but confusion. You get pregnant. You don't know who the child father is.
You got diseases.
Come. Diseases. Every time a man run up in you, he leaving a piece of himself in you. So now you done been laying down with multiple men. Now you got all type of spirits up in you.
Disgusting.
Mixed up in the mind. It's crazy, man. And to think that this is, a body that's striving for righteousness, you connected with something like this. Straight up and down. This is what we allowing to be connected to the body. No, man. We defiling the body.
A whore that has a son and his father's not around, the Bible calls them a whore son. A whore son is another word for bastard when you look that up. A whore son.
Oh.
And a whoremonger, that's just simply someone that practiced lewdness and whoredom. Same as a whore master.
I have a question for y'all, Arkin. I was reading the book of Joshua, and there's an instance where Joshua actually saves a whore because she had what did she do for him? I believe she, what was it?
Talking about Rahab.
Yeah.
She hid a couple of soldiers, spies for them.
Right. So I only bring that up just to really elaborate on what is righteousness in the eyes of the Most High, and why would Joshua do such a thing if it was due to her works, that the Most High may have shown her and her family mercy for her works. What do y'all think?
Well, Rahab was of another nation, and yes, she did help them, but all he did was allow her to live and her family to live. He didn't accept them into the body, but they weren't of a different nation.
Because it says here that looking for the precept.
It's in. I know what you're talking about. Joshua 6:25.
Come. And it says that she dwelleth in Israel even unto this day, because she
Yeah.
hid the messengers. So obviously we know that whoring is an abomination. But I'm trying to learn and understand.
It's because she welcomed the spies in peace. It tells us that in the book of Hebrew. Someone get Hebrew 11:31. And someone get James 2:25. That's why she was spared.
Book of Hebrews, chapter 11, verse 31. By faith, the harlot, Rahab, perished not with them that believeth not, when she had received the spies with peace.
See that? See that? Now someone go to James 2:25, and someone get Matthew 1:5. It's in the scriptures again and again talking about her.
It's the book of James, chapter 2, verse 25. Likewise, also was not Rahab the harlot justified by works when she had received the
And
message?
she did works to fix that whoredom, huh?
Hmm.
But you played a whore and you go back and you playing a whore. Remember when the woman was caught in the act of adultery? She asked the woman, "Go your way and sin no more." Okay, I'm gonna give you a pass this time. But if you do it again, you know what the judgment is. They're right. You should be stoned. But I'm gonna give you a pass this one time. But certain people want to play the harlot and then lie on the body. You know what I mean?
And this should really give those people who are having, the spirit of whoredom on them the opportunity to really reflect and take the opportunity that Hamashiach created for us to repent. Reading that, I was like, wow, like even the worst of the worst have a chance to, make it to the kingdom so long as they do right. But a lot of people don't want to look within and even admit that they're a whore.
Oh, we got something for that. Y'all don't know y'all a whore? The signs that you are a whore, even if you're a virgin, if you got a whore mentality, a harlot's mentality, it's laid out in Proverbs, and I believe also in Jeremiah. Let me see it right quick. Yeah, Jeremiah. Book of Proverbs, chapter 7, verse 11. Matter of fact, start with verse 10.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 7, verse 10. And behold, there met him a woman with the attire of an harlot and subtle of heart.
So she's wearing a whore's uniform and subtle of heart. Real smooth, easy going, know to say all the right things. But there are signs that you can tell that something's not quite right with that beautiful, elegant thing that you're looking at. As soon as she opens her mouth, every verse 11.
Verse 11, she is loud and stubborn.
Whoa. That's about 75, 80% of Jake population right there. Anybody disagree?
No.
I've just always been loud.
I would put in addition to loud, they can be quiet and stubborn too.
Well, yeah, because when it comes time for them to be accountable for the smallest thing, immediately change the subject. And it'd be so subtle. You ask them a yes or no question and how they respond. Yeah, but I did this because, no one asked you that. It's a yes or no. No one ask you why. Anyone ask for the reasons. We just got to fix and it could be something small or something serious. But that's how, you disagree. Oh, wait. It's a wrap.
Facts.
What's another sign? That's the last part of that verse 11.
Her feet abide not in her house.
Any woman that tell you she's not a homebody, you better stay away. You better take heed. I'm gonna say that. Take heed. You do have some that they like to hike and all that business, but they got to be out every weekend. Every weekend you got to be out. You got to go out with the girls. She ain't keeping house. When I say keep, neat, in order. Man, I'll be looking at everything. Everything. I can come home in the middle of the day and your bed not made.
She belonged to the streets.
I'm telling you. Something weird. Like, there's always a sign. We just need to look out for them. But so you ladies out there, you think you are 6, 7, 8, 9. Hopefully none of y'all think y'all 10. But if you loud, if you stubborn, you have a real issue with taking accountability. If you have triggers that come out without you really noticing, and then when they're brought to your attention, you want to get defensive and all of that, you could be a virgin. It doesn't matter. You're scarred, you're hurt, and you're a whore. Those are the signs that you're going down that path. The attire of the whore, Lori went over it, lewdness. You showing all the contours and curves of your body.
They normalize that today.
Yep.
In fact, if you see a woman that's covered up, they'll look at her as a weirdo.
Yep.
Facts.
They'll try to shame her.
They call her old maid, huh?
Man, this world is just backwards.
And she'll get into the kingdom before all of that.
Oh, she dressed like a grandma and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you got on them Pentecostal dresses. What? I didn't even know that was a thing.
Well, she's Muslim or something.
I mean, they instantly just think cult. I guess she's in some type of cult or something.
That's the term that they get when they're trying to be sarcastic. They play stupid, and they know you're not a Muslim because they never see you reading from the Quran, and they hear you using the Most High's name and His Son. But they say, "What are you, a Muslim?" Yeah, that's them just trying to be sarcastic and just revealing their ignorance, man.
And their spirit. Yeah, it don't make no sense, man. I mean, the scriptures say, "Woe unto those that make good evil and evil good." So the fact that these people look down and shame women that dress modestly, especially when it can be done beautifully and right. You really just hating. Because I've seen a lot of women, dress modestly and trendy, and I've seen other women who dress like whores who just hate on them because they know they look good while they're being modest.
Calm.
Yeah, I like to call them the fan club.
Yeah.
You start to get right, you're gonna get a little fan club going.
Yep.
Folks ain't never say nothing to you. They're gonna start talking to you. All the women, because they're gonna try to make you feel bad a little bit. Well, what's that about? Oh, okay. Oh, old fashioned. Right? Absolutely.
I got a precept to back up what Jadir just stated. Give me 2nd Ezra 16 and 49.
Gotcha. 2nd Ezra chapter 16 verse 49. On it. Like as a whore envieth a right, honest, and virtuous woman. Oh yeah.
Come on.
Bookmark that.
Come on, man.
So keep going.
Come on.
Come on, verse. So shall righteousness hate iniquity. When she decketh herself, and shall accuse her to her face, when he cometh, that shall defend him, that diligently searcheth out every sin upon earth.
Oh, your brother just said that. How Eve in her attire of a whore, will look upon a woman who's dressing modest and respecting herself and her husband if she married, if not her father who raised her.
Cool.
This is what happens.
It's heavy, man.
More than often than not. This is exactly what happens. And I've even seen situations where Eve would go on and say, oh, you can't judge a woman from how she dressed.
Yeah, all
You
right.
can't judge a woman from how she dressed. Okay, now watch this, right? If a man walked around with some of them pants that Prince had on when he turned around, had his cheeks out, how would you look at that man?
Come on, man. Like he's a fish.
Come on now. Come on now. So why when a woman got on pants that's maybe two inches below her crotch or her box, she ain't considered to be a whore?
Oh man.
Or she got on pasties in a bodysuit, she ain't no whore.
They're trying to justify it by saying they're trying to do it for themselves, make themselves feel better about themselves, or it's sexy. Well, the word "sexy" literally alludes to appealing to sex.
Being a whore.
Like what?
Being a whore.
Come on, man.
But the fact that
It's
some
no
of
way
these-
around it, It's no way around it, man. Why would and you described it earlier when you said the uniform of a whore.
Mm.
So if you got on a whole uniform, obviously you hired as a whore.
Right.
You on the market. You're advertising something. What you advertising? Whatever you advertise, that's what you're gonna reel in.
Yep. Then of course they always shift the blame on men, saying, "Oh, men are dogs." Come on, man.
What is it about you that attracts the dogs?
Exactly.
boom.
Putting the bone out, man. That dog gonna sniff it out.
So we do hear some of the women say, "Oh, well, I do this because for me," and what they're really doing is flexing on other women, which is kind of crazy because that shows that you in love really with your own image.
Right.
So it don't matter which way you try to turn from this word, the left, the right, it's off. Like Jadir
I'm
brought
gonna
up,
get Yeshaya, the 3rd chapter, man. When you guys finish, verse 16. So
Oh,
reading at verse 16, Yeshaya, Isaiah 3 and 16. And did Melvin come on here yet? I mean, what's his name?
Malcolm.
Malcolm.
no.
Well, I might forgot to text him.
Boy,
huh?
this one here. Come. It's the book of Yeshaya, chapter 3, verse 16. Moreover, Yahuwah saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes.
You know, wanting eyes, they always looking, oh, I want that. And she start
Mhm.
lusting another guy. She right with you. You ever seen a woman, she's with her man, and she's busy looking at you up?
All the
Come.
time.
She's busy
Terrible.
looking at you.
Yeah, buddy.
She's with her man.
Terrible.
I mean, and he's not paying attention to none of that. That's those wanting eyes that the scriptures are talking about.
Mm-hmm. Walking.
Stretch forth necks, proud, hardy.
Yeah, that's the other scripture. It wasn't Jeremiah. It was this one I was thinking about.
Come. Walking and mincing as they go.
I mean, she's shaking her backside. I'm not gonna say it how I started to say it, but she walking and shaking that funk box. And Jake is going crazy over it.
Mm-hmm.
And she
And
done had
making-
all kind of different DNAs in her, so you know what odor's coming from it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
And making a tinkling with their feet.
That's some pump. shoes. She got on those pumps, the devil shoes. Clink, 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 clink.
Yeah, they called them stilettos back in the day.
Yep, they're still wearing them.
Therefore will I smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and Yahuwah will discover their secret parts.
Thing's heavy right there, boy.
You know what a smitten scab looks like? Y'all up in the audience? That means you're bald headed.
God.
Yeah, track glue, eyelash glue, all of that. All of that. Full wigs, partial wigs, lace fronts. You got to do it because you ain't got it.
When that lace front go to lifting up and them edges go to missing. Come.
And then there are those that got hair, they have hair, and then they end up pulling it out because they're putting other hair on top of that. Jacking yourself up. It's judgment of the Most High. Isaiah 3:17. That's the signs of a whore. Hey, if you ain't one, you sure wearing that uniform. You got them habits, them tendencies. You got the mindset. How do we know? Because of what you got coming out of your mouth. Just calm down and relax.
The really sad thing is that society has normalized these things that we're making seem, well, we're not making it seem. The Bible was considering them condemnation, abominations.
Mm-hmm.
But society has literally normalized this. And the average Eve that will come and hear this core art will be infuriated by this dialogue.
Yep.
They'll try whatever trick they can. Oh, man, you still believe in that stuff, man? You still against alternative lifestyles? Or they come up with anything, huh?
And everything. Yes.
That's the Old Testament.
Oh, well, I don't judge that. You know, that's them. You know, guys like that, they usually, I'm drawn to them. Those are usually my friends. Wow. You must have got a spirit on you. It is what it is.
It's crazy.
So we got to break down Hosea chapter 2, man. One of the brothers want to read that. Up to verse 10, I believe.
1 through 10?
Come.
Book of Hosea, chapter 2, verses 1 through 10. Say ye unto your brethren, Ami, and to your sisters, Ruama, plead with your mother, plead, for she is not my wife, neither am I her husband. Let her therefore put away her whoredoms out of her sight, and her adulteries from between her breasts, lest I strip her naked and set her as in the day that she was born, and make her as a wilderness, and set her like a dry land, and slay her with thirst. And I will not have mercy upon her children, for they be the children of whoredoms. For their mother hath played the harlot. She hath conceived them, hath done shamefully. For she said, I will go after my lovers, that give me my bread and my water, my wool and my flax, mine oil and my drink. Therefore, behold, I will hedge up thy way with thorns, and make a wall, that she shall not find her paths. And she shall follow after her lovers, but she shall not overtake them. She shall seek them, but shall not find them.
They don't want your ass.
Then shall she say, I will go and return to my first husband, for then was it better with me than now.
See, the grass is never greener on the other side, man.
For she did not know that I gave her corn and wine and oil, and multiplied her silver and gold, which they prepared for Baal.
She was set.
Therefore will I return. And
Okay,
take
okay.
away.
So, but I think you guys are getting a misunderstanding of this. This is not talking about an individual woman. This is talking about the whole nation of Israel when they went sinning against the Most High. That's not talking about a woman. Read that from the top. Start reading that from the top again.
Come.
When you read that first verse, it's telling you right there.
The book of Hosea, chapter 2. Say ye unto your brethren, Amen, and to your sisters.
Okay, so that when you look that, when you look, if you could look that up in the Hebrew, that's basically saying my loved one. So the fact that it's using brothers, the word that's used there is brothers. It's talking about the body of Israel. So it's not talking about a particular individual. It's talking about the body of Israel and how they done going against the Most High. Yeah. So it's talking about the whole body right there.
Who's then the mother?
That's the nation of Israel. But let him read it. I'll get to that. So that word that he's using there, Ami, that means my people in the Hebrew. So it's not talking about no one individual. If you doubt it, go and look it up.
And to your sisters.
So, matter of fact, someone get Strong's 5971. That word interprets into my people. Ami. That means my people. So it's talking to the whole nation of Israel. And it shows you that. Read the first verse again, B. Watch this.
Say ye unto your brethren.
So he's talking to all of the men of Israel and to your brethren. Go ahead, read on.
Amen.
My people. Okay, read on. Now watch he include the women also. Go ahead.
And to your sisters.
Yeah, so he's talking to all the brothers and sisters of Israel. My people. Someone got that strong? So hold that. Someone got that strong?
Army, people, nation, kingsfolk. This is Strong's 5971.
See that? That's not talking about an individual woman right there. So you guys are interpreting that wrong. That's talking about the nation of Israel.
Cool.
All right, go ahead. Huh?
Ruama, plead with your mother, plead, for she is not my wife.
Now,
neither am I her husband.
Who's their mother? It's the nation of Israel. For she is not my wife. Because the Most High said he's divorcing her. Remember, the nation of Israel ended up dividing into two different kingdoms. The northern kingdom retained the name Israel. The southern kingdom became known as Judah. But they're supposed to be like, a reconstruction. Someone get Shemot, Exodus 6 verse 7 real quick.
It's the book of Shemot, chapter 6, verse 7. And I will take you to me for a people, and I will be your power, and ye shall know that I am Yahuwah, your power, which bringeth you out from under the burdens of the Egyptians.
So this is going to be a restoration. The Most High is going to restore the kingdom. It's going to be one kingdom. It's not going to be two kingdoms anymore. My sisters, my loved ones. So he's talking about the whole nation. Go ahead, I'll read.
And I will bring you.
Not mean the beam. Let's go back to the beam.
God. For she is not my wife, neither am I her husband. Let her therefore put away her whoredoms out of her sight.
So that's talking about the nation of Israel. That's talking about them all as one body now.
Mm.
Let her do what? What does it say? Let her do what?
Therefore, put away her whoredoms out of her sight,
Mm-hmm. See that?
and her adulteries from between her breasts.
See that? It's describing her as a woman. Remember, Hamashiach, or the Most High, is married to the whole nation of Israel. Right?
To the
He
bottom.
always referred to himself as, the groom, and she's the bride.
Con.
Go ahead.
Lest I strip her naked and set her as in the day that she was born,
Mm-hmm. See that?
and make her as a wilderness, and set her like a dry land.
Remember, the Most High said he gonna make her desolate, man. He gonna make her desolate. Go ahead.
And slay her with thirst.
And he's gonna he's gonna break it down. Word, you can be thirsty for this word, though.
God, that's a famine. And I will not have mercy upon her children, for they be the children of whoredoms.
Yeah. It's talking about the nation of Israel, man. The whole nation.
Con.
The Hosea be going in, man. Remember, he told them to go and take a wife of a whore when you read chapter 1. Matter of fact, someone gonna get chapter 1 in Hosea. Go back to chapter 1 and read verse 2. He said, go and marry a wife go and take a whore as a wife.
Con. This is the book of Hosea, chapter 1, verse 2. The beginning of the word of Yahuwah by Hosea. And Yahuwah said to Hosea, go, take unto thee a wife of whoredoms and children of whoredoms.
Now, what did Hosea do? He obeyed, man. So he went and married a woman named Gomer, right? Gomer. And what was she? She was unfaithful to him. She was a whore. So he obeyed. If you ever read this chapter before he married her, she was unfaithful to him. So you have to ask the question, why did the Most High tell Hosea to go and marry a prostitute?
To show him exactly what the nation of Israel was doing to him.
That's exactly what it is. The Most High was instructing Hosea to do what the nation of Israel is doing to him. How they've been unfaithful to him.
And then just thinking of it in that manner.
I mean, it tells you, because when he goes on, he says, for the land commits great whoredom by forsaking High Adonai, the Lord.
So in this instance, when he's referring to whoredom, is he referring to sexual immorality or idolatry?
No. Them worshiping other gods.
Yeah, idolatry. Okay.
That too, but mostly them worshiping other gods. Hey, finish reading that verse 2. And it tells you who was reading that.
He says, and Yahuwah said to Hosea, go take unto thee a wife of whoredoms and children of whoredoms, for the land hath committed great whoredom, departing from Yahuwah.
So we know they're not really talking about the physical land. It's talking about the people. But it's talking about all the people on the land pretty much is committing whoredom against the Most High. You see what I'm saying? They're going against his law, statutes, and commandments. So that's why he told her, hey, I want to show you what this thing is like. This, what the nation of Israel is like unto me now. And she, what did she do? She was a prostitute. How do we know? Let's go to chapter 3, verse 1. She was unfaithful to him. She was a prostitute. She said, no, I'm not with him anymore. Boom. She's still with the man.
The book of Hosea, chapter 3. The book of Hosea, chapter 3, verse 1. Then said Yahuwah unto me, go, yet love a woman beloved of her friend, yet an adulteress, according to the love of Yahuwah toward the children of Israel, who look to other gods.
Now, when you read in this, when you read chapter 3, Gomer has actually left Hosea, and she's living in immorality. So the Most High commanded Hosea to go and find her and buy her back.
Come.
Read it. That's what it says.
Who look to other gods and love flagons of wine. So I bought her to me for 15 pieces of silver and for an homer of barley.
It's
barley.
What Judas got.
And an half omer of barley. And I said unto her, thou shalt abide for me many days.
Now, yeah, so notice what she's doing. She's worshiping other gods and all of that. So he's alluding this to the nation of Israel, idolatry, committing whoredom with other gods.
Right. Cool.
Thou shalt not play the harlot, and thou shalt not be for another man. So will I also be for thee. For the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king, and without a prince, and without a sacrifice, and without an image, and without an ephod, and without teraphim. Afterward shall the children of Israel return and seek Adonai their power, and David their king, and shall fear Yahuwah and his goodness in the latter days.
So, why is the Most High telling him to do this? Because just as Gomer betrayed Hosea, his faithful love, it's akin to the nation of Israel being wayward against the Most High. Just as she was unfaithful to her husband, the nation of Israel has been unfaithful to the Most High and has to be redeemed. And so the Most High promised the redemption of the nation of Israel. That's why the prophet Hosea was commanded to marry an unfaithful wife. Why? Because this sets a model of the nation of Israel's broken promise with the Most High. Remember, we was the chosen people. We had been chosen and loved by the Most High, and they was unfaithful, committing idolatry, worshiping calves. The high priest allowing people to put a calf up. Aaron, he's supposed to be the high priest. People done build the calf, man, worshiping it. Now you got people in India that don't want to eat cow meat.
Wait, why is that?
Because they see it as sacred, because of that golden calf.
We worship.
I didn't know that.
And that story of Hosea and Gomer is really an exhibit of the Most High's strong love for the nation of Israel. Because no matter how many times they've went away, the Most High still never turned his back on them.
Oh.
He destroyed a lot of them, but he hasn't broken his promise.
That's why only a third's gonna make it.
Can you imagine that, man? Your creator telling you to go and marry a prostitute, knowing that she's gonna go out and commit whoredom on you?
Crazy.
Well, that thing's heavy, boy. And she did it.
As it was written.
And if you one of them dudes in this day and time, boy, you done caught feelings and everything. Gone.
Broken down.
Gone, boy.
That's a good point. That's how I'm thinking about it. It's like it's such a strong love, and that's what he wanted Hosea to feel. But then you marry a damn whore and go out on you like that.
Yeah, he wanted him to feel how he feel when we betray him.
Come.
Facts.
Now, Hosea said, oh man, if this is what you're going through, this is only one. You got millions.
So I said when Benaiah said that, it put me in that thought, like, damn, this is how the Most High feel when we go off and go astray. So if we avoid that at all costs from even dealing with a whore, just imagine how amplified it is for the Most High. Just imagine.
Wow.
That's a feeling that none of us want to feel. That's why we, stick to the scriptures to make wise decisions and avoid that feeling. But the Most High feel that feeling every time one of us sin.
Every time.
Yeah. Brother, because the color just as well could be undercover. Yeah, that thing heavy, boy.
Come. Can't be messing with them hoes.
They ain't loyal. So I knew that. I'm gonna tell you now. I mean, that thing is rough. You got folks after you. You ain't do nothing. Like what? Stubborn. Don't want to confess. You can't build a nation off of that. Off of stubbornness, you're gonna fall to your own pride every time. And women are the children's first teachers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's I don't know why society has placed that as like low value or not important. Well, I know why. Probably, just to divide the family. But let me tell you, ladies out there, teaching and raising the children is of high value. And to pollute the minds of children with the mindset that's an abomination to the Most High, man, that's rough. You're gonna have to answer for that. Because ain't no righteous woman out there turning their sons and daughters against their fathers. You acting like a whore. That's a whore's uniform and mindset. You best believe that. And like 1st and 2nd Samuel, it says that stubbornness is as the sin of witchcraft. So not only you a whore, but you're practicing witchcraft just the same.
Yep.
Want to be on the phone with threats and threats, playing the victim. Nah. Trying to manipulate a situation. Cut it out, man. Cut it out. This is real life. You might want to take it seriously. Or if you don't believe in the Most High, just stay away from us. Stop trying to benefit off us. Go your own way.
You fall in that thing, boy. You fall in that ditch, is a wrap. Deep ditch. You get in that ditch and he wonder where he feels like he's swimming.
Mm-hmm.
And his little worm just floating around in that deep ditch.
Ain't no bottom.
No bottom. We're like a bottomless pit, an abyss.
Con.
Like the hoe's popping gum while he's up in the not feeling nothing. It's like sticking his rod in a porta potty.
Oh man.
That's
Why
nasty.
you have to go there, man?
That's nasty, bro.
Oh
That's what it's
man.
like, huh? Sticking
Nasty.
your rod in a porta potty.
Thing like a warehouse, boy. No walls, boy.
No walls and full of crap. Man.
Porta potty.
I'll come across some nasty porta potties on Monday. Oh, good gracious.
That's nasty, man.
Mm-mm.
I know guys used to go in porta potties and eat their MREs, huh?
Oh no. Oh. Were they
Used to tell
freshly
me,
were
eat
they
now and taste it later. They used to tell us, huh?
Oh man.
Roger that. Roger that, Sergeant.
Man, I cannot eat in any bathroom setting, man. That is that made me lose my appetite. I mean, child's continuous, but you ain't got to do it there.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Damn whores, boy. Whores, boy. Yeah. Destroy everything they touch.
Every man that they touch, turn them into a piece of bread, boy.
Come.
Piece of bread.
So I say, like, to hear this lesson today, and to go back and deal with a whore. Oh man, come on.
You deserve everything you get.
Hey,
Exactly.
listen, man. Once she put that Hoover vacuum on him, he'll forget this whole lesson. When she put that Hoover vacuum to work, he forget everything, boy. He sucked up in it again.
That guap 4000.
Man, that's the triple threat. That's the Shark, Hoover, and Dyson. You are done.
With the gorilla grip.
Oh man.
Yeah, she was like the old G.I. Joe with the kung fu grip. His mouth has got the kung fu grip.
I remember that.
Man, Ben is in the background. Man, Ben.
You gotta just see it for what it is, man. So you got to hold fast to the scriptures up.
Got you.
It's the only thing gonna allow you to escape. If not, you caught, man.
Well, you're gonna get trapped up some way, somehow.
Where you at, Ben?
He in a private chat asking questions in the
Ben is?
yeah, Ben Yum Yum. I think that's his number, yeah.
Huh?
No, not the private chat on StreamYard. No, it's in the text.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, boy. Them whores, man. Them whores. Yeah.
See, Romeo think I'm making it up. Someone read that again. Proverbs, what is it? 27, 23?
23, 27.
23, 27.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 23, verse 27. For a whore is a deep ditch, and a strange woman is a narrow pit.
You hear that, Romeo? Not making it up.
You know what's crazy? When he was talking about that earlier, I was holding my son and he started laughing. He started smiling. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. He started smiling and laughing when he started talking about a deep ditch.
Oh man.
That's a trip. But yeah. Them whores ready for that confrontation.
Boy, that thing will tear you up, boy.
Every time.
Neck stretched out, forth, haughty, try to get you with the eyelids, up with a heart, stubborn.
Them looks, boy. Looks.
That's why
Them got that look like Jordache.
the scriptures is so vital, so important, especially on this topic in regards to dealing with them whores and the women, because when you see them and you constantly meditating and reading and studying the scriptures, you're going to look at them and see them on a spiritual level versus the carnal mind, which is lustful. So you will see them eyelids and the wanton eyes and the stretched forward neck. You're gonna see it from a spiritual point versus, oh yeah, she like me. You're gonna see it for what it is on a spiritual level. That's why it's so important, man. Phew. Oh. Yeah. There shall be no whores of the daughters of Israel. None. Not no wife, not no concubine, not no daughter. None.
0.
Yeah. Thou shalt not bring the hire of a whore or the price of a dog into the house of Yahuwah thy power for any vow. For even both of these are abomination unto Yahuwah thy power. Both of
them. That's for any vow. You can't even bring them in the house asking for forgiveness, boy. They gotta clean themselves up first, man. This is for any vow. That means nothing, huh?
Nice.
Don't bring them in the house, boy.
Get out my hive.
Keep that thing outside, boy.
Come. Bring it to the streets. Damn, boy. It just makes perfect sense. It just makes perfect sense. Yeah. Damn, bro.
How we say woo.
Yes, I know they outside, man. Ooh, woo. I see another one. Judges 19:2. and his concubine played the whore against him, and went away from him unto her father's house to Bethlehem, Judah, and was there 4 whole months. Ecclesiastes 23 and 23. For first, she hath disobeyed the law of the Most High. And secondly, she hath trespassed against her own husband. And thirdly, she hath played the whore in adultery, and brought children by another man.
It's heavy right there. I ripped that man to pieces, boy. Tear his heart out.
So that's like when you really sit down and think about it out, like just off that alone, just the first portion of that scripture. She have disobeyed the law of the Most High. Just thinking of that, Eve will cross the Most High. That's the first thing she did. So what the hell you think? What kind of chance you think you got?
Don't stand a chance, boy.
Come on. Just sitting here just thinking like, yeah, she got a history. Cross the Most High. And you a representation of the Most High. What you think you got coming? Or better yet, how could you think you got anything different coming?
Right.
And make you think. How can you trust them? Willfully, knowingly, voluntarily cross the Most High. How can I trust you?
Give her about 30 minutes in the bedroom. She'll show you. You'll come out with a tattoo of Eve on your penis, boy.
I just
You
said
start working her witchcraft, boy.
Eve knew what she did. Plain and simple, because she called it out before she did it.
Absolutely.
Is it not clear Eve is Satan?
Yeah, I was wondering what that's about. She went in covenant with him, that's for sure.
Man, well, you know what's even more wild in this is that I would say 80% of the men don't even see this. Don't see it, don't know it, and they'll fall right into the trap.
Yep. Because they raised by them.
Come. So the whole train of thought is based off of, Eve's teachings. And just paying attention to, these type of women and the way that they would raise their son, they can't do nothing but birth themselves into them. They don't know nothing else. Can't put nothing righteous into no little boy. All they could do is gaslight his mindset to their way of thinking, or to a point of where he can be manipulated. Yeah, man. Boy. Then just sitting here thinking of a woman playing the whore, tricking and trapping men, and that man escape from you and leave you pregnant. Now that offspring, the mindset that you're gonna put on that offspring from your hardship and your tricks and traps not working. Literally sit there and brainwash that offspring and baptize them in your emotions, your evil emotions.
I'm gonna shut this down, man. Say shalom.
Shalom, shalom.